Hello everyone. A new article came out today. Idaho murder suspect Bryan Kohberger objects to cameras in the courtroom, citing social media prejudice. The brief says social media post attempting to analyze Kohberger's body language is prejudicial to the case. But a brief filed on June 6th said Kohberger and his attorneys want more limited camera use in the courtroom. In the brief, it says audio and visual coverage of the case has become material for news outlets and social media accounts to expose their unfounded opinions, and each video attempts to analyze Kohberger's body language. Many TikTok and YouTube videos about Kohberger have received thousands or millions of views. The brief states videos have described him using phrases like cold iciness and filled with darkness and hate, comparing him to Lee Harvey Oswald in a story from the New York Post and calling him a demon. I'm just going to pair this with a couple clips from readings that I did because I believe that this is the beginning of the unfolding of what I saw then. It's almost like a step forward in order to take more steps forward that come from a different direction. So I'm just going to pair this with a couple of those clips. And this, again, is the beginning of the unfolding of what I think is going to happen. All of this is alleged, my opinion. I do believe that there is going to be certain things coming out purposely to push towards this ending up being a private, or at the very least recorded and then released after the fact type of thing. I do think that certain things are going to start to come out that pave the way for that to potentially be an accepted reality, as in people agree to that being a good decision based off of certain falsified or generated or edited things that are released. Those are my personal thoughts. To have certain fake things come out, and I'm not saying that this is fake or not, but I do believe either now or at some point there will be certain things that are going to then be used by the prosecution and or defense to try and get pieces or the entirety of the trial private. And I believe that the ulterior motive for that is to keep certain things that we've talked about that are not necessarily meant to be brought to light private. I do feel as though there is a plan in place to use that in order to keep certain things out of the light. That is just my opinion. Is hidden key referring to the piece about the trial being private? Like that's the key that unlocks the door to keep things hidden. 5 of Wands reversed because we're avoiding certain things coming out. Whether it's this or not, I do believe that there's certain things that are going to come out that are going to be intentionally falsified. And I do think that the point of that is to push towards privacy in the trial for certain things. Or for everything, I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I did say that I believe this trial is going to set a big precedent for other trials going forward, and I am starting to wonder if that has something to do with, and I don't even know how it would work. I guess I'll put it like this, and I'm going to pull a card afterwards to confirm. I almost feel like how I said that this wasn't like a psyop, but like it's like after the fact. It's like some kind of like testing the public or something. I'm wondering if it has something to do with the publicity or the, not publicity, the public access that will be granted to this trial. It almost seems like, okay, because of how this has really gained attention, let's see how this would be received to try and do this in private when it's not usually done, like this piece or that piece or the whole thing. I don't know, there's something. But how, I was just going to say, how Steve, Kaylee's dad, said, I'm just sick of all the privacy and secrecy. I'm ready to get it like regular trial, how we learned in school. I tend to believe that there's going to be a restart of secrecy or something. It's almost like a step forward. Okay, it's going to go normal now. Oh, nope, 3 steps back. It seems like that with something. And so the card that I'm going to pull to confirm, I want the card from Kaylee. Does her dad see that coming? And that's part of why he has a lawyer. Does he expect or suspect or see it coming that there's going to be renewed secrecy after the secrecy fades? So secrecy fades, normal, and then renewed, like going over a speed bump. Does her dad anticipate that happening? Queen of Cups reversed. It's like trying to stop me. This is giving me the image of like my daughter's drowning and you're not letting me save her. Like you're not letting me access what I need to access. It's also like I need something that I'm not getting from you. There's this wall up and it's causing me emotional distress. And Queen of Cups reverse is also feeling insecure. So it's like, I don't know what's going on behind the wall that I can't see past. So I can't see what's going on over there and I'm feeling nervous. I feel like there's going to be, like things are going to move forward in like a normal, less secretive way. And then there's going to be something that happens that causes more secrecy than the public feels like should be allowed in this case. And I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know what's going to trigger it to happen, but I feel like it's coming. And I think that Steve also believes it's coming.